Okay, here we go with an homage. Again, really getting fatigued with saying something wrong for decades and then finding out in the last 17 minutes that this is the way it's been all along. Appalachian. Oof. Okay, deep breath. Because we have the de Havilland Meteor in action from Squadron Signal Publications, aircraft number 152, one of the leading developmental jets of late World War II into the very early 1950s. And you can see the front cover, which will be described later. These things flew, again, from the end of World War II, and they flew in Korea. And that is a Korean engagement, because that there is a MiG-15, North Korean markings. But we don't know. Was it North Korean? Was it Chinese? Was it Russian? What about squirrel and moose? Here we go. So we have, stand by here. I'm gonna make sure of something. Yes. Oh, Glenn Ashley. Glenn Ashley. Okay, that's right. So Glenn Ashley was the author of this hair book, and the color was by our beloved Don Greer, Tom Tullis, illustrated by Robert Harrison. So I'm not familiar with him, but he did a good job with this. As per usual, Squadron Signal, no skimpers are they. Copyright 1995. Here we see a description of the front cover, which is a British Royal Air Force shoot down of a North Korean MiG-15. So these things were definitely lethal and definitely relevant, even as the F-86 and the MiG-15s were battling it out wholesale. Here you see the beginning there, the Gloucester Frank Whittle engined jet, and then the beginning of the Meteor. Here are the derivations over here. And then just a quick burn through. I am not at all knowledgeable about the Meteor for sure, or Gloucester Meteor. I think I said de Havilland Meteor, so Fox pox on me. Look at the short wingspan. I'm fascinated by that. Very deep wing and short wingspan. It's kind of cool. But they were beloved. Very steady to fly, evidently. Two power plants. You see there the early jet derivations thereof, so a little bit underpowered. There's the next iteration. Oh, this is going to have a little treat surprise for you. Hello, hello. And here, this is what I'm talking about. This is what almost all Squadron Signal in-action series books have that are of the 8.5 by 11 size. And they have a centerfold with line drawings in color. The reason you don't see them in a lot of the other books that I've reviewed is that I remove these staples and then take this and put the staples back in and recrimp them. But then I have this to hang on the wall of my office, which is what I've done. Never got around to doing it with the Meteor, however. No, I am not a Anglophobe. I'm an Anglophile. Love those guys. There's another one. Korea. They did a lot of export business too. Did the Brits with the Meteor around the world. Oh, there's some more stuff coming for you. To wit, one of the more famous stories of a Meteor is there's plenty of video of them actually with their cannon shooting down the V1 buzz bombs that were being flung across into England from the Low Countries and even northern Germany. And the story was that this particular Meteor had run out of ammo, or the guns were jammed, or something like that. So famously, He got into formation. The Meteor got into formation with the V1, got very close, got his wingtip under the V1's wingtip, and flipped his airplane on its side, which flipped the V1 out of control and caused it to crash. So, a ripping good yarn is that one. And down below, we see a big radar-equipped Egyptian Meteor. So, exports akimbo. You saw in the centerfold, it was Greece, and it was uh, Australia and New Zealand. They all flew the Meteor, but good long service, flew well into the mid 1950s for the Brits, and Squadron Signal immortalized it with aircraft number 152 of the In Action series.